Sports despite media. Na near his Patrick or say Ajiman. I do be a countryman Songo. A sports journalist Baba Kayo but to me so Baba dia you have. Obama.
Chairman General.
Baby I be doing na and come on dosu. Baby sir or perspectives. Say for the first time in 20 years, ye nyanko AFCON. And opena kwekuye boy catch him say sunni Morocco nka. Because one of the qualifiers a year from Morocco 88 80. This is where we have come to.
Chairman.
Yes sir.
I no pay my mentia or tea for near phone.
Yeah, Joe so that was no adaje.
I mean now so I say. Meka say baby I dread here. It was coming.
Oh really?
Of course. Baby I dread obia or pair grown bia. It is a day and I expected. Some of us even though say a prophet of doom, but we saw say we will definitely get here. Na kwanya ye fast drew ye no ne man ye areho kakra.
Yeah.
Say in the last 20 years, Ghana African Cup on a better than a birthright. We don't need to struggle to qualify, but a drew baby na ye struggle. Nti ye ba nyina ni ehu se baby aye kɔ de agye se obi a nani afra na obeka se nye ha na ye kɔ na de assignment ye areho biem ne se kwan a ye fa so a ya nkɔ no ya we ne match ba kokra na obi nsida
ba kokra
kwaku ha me senior menim se kwaku de qualify si wadidi achi 2004 ya nkɔ bi no na oni omo ne nam na se we de ya we ne match ba kokra na chairman se wo hwa among for say 54 countries in Africa no emu 24 and ekobo AFCON no na che say half more than half kra na ekobo enye no kra sa 54 countries na bi war asi ho ti omo more qualifies ni bi 48
48 na boy
entire qualification process no 48 ye yimu 24
ntiaka 24
yankobi half of Africa half na ohwe amai na omusan ball qualifies ni nyina chairman amai mako enum pe na obia omantumi anhye obia amai num na sa amai num 5 countries are 6 qualifying games omoboy oma we ne ba kokra home and away sa amai num no Namibia Madagascar Eswatini, Chad, omokra no awia mankate ho ayedin tinye ball no mo dwene ho sisi. Tisa my way, Chad is ne Eswatini. Hono hene na waware 26 no. Nti ball nye ade a omode pride omo ho. Ti omo mfa ho e na Ghana.
Nti baby as say edu no.
Yeah, classmate for ye. Eswatini, Chad, Madagascar ne Namibia na say na sa group no kra yesa wom sesi a obi a wan hye bi yesa aka se e bo qualify ti bi mu a metimi aka se Ghana be sare
ade
enye nwanwa because say group na ye wo mu a ye ntimi an qualify ye ni Angola ye ni Sudan na Niger sa amai we Sudan for no omo ammo match ba kokra wo mu home mfie miensani omo mo ball wo mu krom da league nkoso president mienu ne ho omo bobo kra omo hu national anthem omo nto
ya boche Sudan omo ni local league
do omo stadium omo hye no
omo ende
war no nti no national stadium no has been burnt down
you know inti players ni free
players ne omo na omo bo local league no na ye de omo akotena Saudi Arabia
nti ho na kwesi apiate
e ho na omo camp another continent no mabebo match no another continent
meba enti Sudan omo ni kwesi apia omo ti Saudi Arabia
yes e ho na omo start qualification
enti ho na ese Sebio omo home
na omo bebo no Libya
enti omo home match omo ni Libya mu so atete kakra
nti saka bio ha na ye de omo ba Togo omo kobo bio DR Congo no omo bo bio nti ye de omo ne sa o mind na omo ni peace of mind home any away any omo boy ena Niger omo su ni ho stadium omo krom
omo ni
stadium to sa teams mienu omo ni supporters ba bia ye ne omo be hia bia e neutral grounds
Entia the supporters kono moma fibiamba.
The omuni home say the ebo Accra na Kumasi. Omu de ye yi omu free omu home na Morocco na Niger ebo omu de no. Morocco for say na nim Niger for. Omu ko support omu nti Ghana kra na ye wo advantage. Se ni Niger ebo Morocco a. Supporter bi o ye neutral bi a o stadium no ura ho na Ghana ni Niger ebo a automatically o support Ghana. Enti sa countries we ni omu boy na de na kire say yentumi anhye omo home away from home without support and with all the turmoil ekoso omo krom no ye betimi ahye Chad wo N'Djamena ana ye betimi ahye Eswatini ana ye betimi ahye Madagascar e wo omo home yentumi baby a yedru no we have sunk that low, and this officially this is the lowest Ghana football has ever gotten to officially.
How did we get here? About saying
reckless leadership.
Canberra from the
reckless leadership, mismanagement, and intentional disorganization.
Intention is up. I just say
Yasheda.
I don't need to see a boy on abro.
The entire me say Yasheda and say Yehu de Ekoso no say board the whole resource on the tre. Chama as a boku si a unim so shema na o nshem. Ntenye intentionality na ade te bon no. Ba board the resource no pie ba. Ye bo wie ye what the asi. Obi a tinti say wo a wodi animu no wa hu a na kire say wo ye waheda e na wa yi wani say wo hu. Yakọ African Cup mienu. Yan winning match. 2 African Cups. Yan winning match.
Cra.
Na yari ewo group. 2. Yari wo group. Intina echire wo say from final. First country in the world. Oko continental championship final twice 4 times. Brazil cry nye bida. Yeko African Cup final 63, 65. 68, 70, you got to us.
You call 4 finals.
You call 4 finals straight.
And you winning 2.
Yes.
You winning 63, 65.
Yeah, 65, 68 final, 70 final. Or my be any Hawaii bida. And I day ba semi final. And you etiba quarter final. And you be do baby you call round 16. And around 16 that you know, you call group. You to me qualify and free group no. Ntina you call him qualify cra. Say last end in the year seen na your baku be and the last but one. And only a preliminary. A honey a Somalia, money Eritrea. A honor your friend of preliminary stage. Afcon answer the young qualifies, you know. You bebo my omonya dear cry is a Ghana. Na ye or more monya dear cry ne film. Na Eritrea ne Somalia mono. Would the name cost one Kobo African Kappa or Moba Ghana how moon kubium. Eritrea national team no. Say omutu kwai so omoba Ghana no mo siki asylum.
Oh, I see.
Enti omo prelims no kro munya bi mo enti ho na say yedru. Na yes sound sa call we say yan qualify for African Cup for the first time in 20 years. The ebedru ne say preliminary na ye dey bo akowura qualification stage no. One here yen to me qualify. Say nipa ye omo ho ya na owo dia yen to me qualify.
E dey na yenya.
There was say ye ne say amanfo bebre the pressure ebe ko to adoso. I am not saying so a good coach, but he's the least of our problems.
Really?
Yes, least of our problems.
That's not only coach.
Yes, but Yasisa 7 in 6 years. The same administration, Masisa 7.
Kwesi Apia, CK Akuno, Milovan, Chris Hughton,
and Yasamba Otuado 2. Until managerial changes, you know, yet 7 in 6 years. Say a year no idea. But another ne say a jume bia muno say more running it is a GFA corporate organization. Nkaya will exit interviews. Coach na okono. Ni problems ben ena onya ya am I Ghana power with all the talents. My reading the Guardian Omotro article be say abrofo kan asema na etie. Say Ghana enye bereft of talent on the continent. He ranked 3rd or 4th in terms of talent and form of players.
Just say ye pe omo munim ball dia.
Nkola omo nim ball ba. yantoso miensa nine nti enye problem say yentumi qualify na enye lack of talent nti ye nyina so ya we yemfa no nsi wo enye coaching ba nipa na omudi agro nanim no intentionally ade a omohwehwe no enye de me ne yepe
ede na mo hwehwe
omohwehwe sika
oh yentumi nka ne sa
oh say akwanya da ho a mechire a mo wo hu say ade no adanse ne yetwa bibi ne yede akire omohwehwe sika say ye call work up a management committee 5 obi age $100,000 no mo de akire ko
say kwaku ye gba maka twa say wo mfa so bi enhye de no so ofia management committee na akoye lobby na meko bi a
say dem watch
now come my bro coefficient my bro 20,000
at least chairman so the open board kakra yi obetina ho amoma ye adwuma
pepe
ye be qualified the African Cup do ba bi emu aye de management committee for no miensa ajai omoje 100,000 no ye frɛ omo se obi amfa kakra mra no omo se omo mfa ma ntie ne omo asake omo ho
management committee Black Stars management committee
yes omo call world cup
miensa ajai omo call world cup de hin
2022 no Qatar no
ye
ma obi a $100,000
into 5 near $500,000
na ye frɛ omo se omo mfa kakra mra kickback mra
and omo se omo nye
yes nti alaji gruza crowd here any miedo bi omo send omo bank details a omo transfer sika no esa de ko efi na oba san akwaje omo de
nti alaji gruza nti info na ejai
samekofo
ituga minipa
yes
mini papa
o de crowd akoma omo se onya engagement for front on to aso
so he ade na bebe ekono
sa
na hwan biom
Kenel Damwa se ukai no
Kenel Damwa GRA I know Black Stars management committee ono so ejai
ono so omo frɛ no bia o se o mi constituency member sisi a mama
on pagro ni biom
on fa ne dia amba
na hwan biom
Alaji Gruza
na se Gruza de ka chom place of am
o de ma omo
o de ko en he was even alleging say account na your demands on transfers can no on say nya free account
yes
I see
nti afi the one who says he can omo be
enti Kenel Damwa Samuel Sekufo Sami Tuga any Alaji Gruza omo jai
nti aka mienu
ni enfo
owura Kwasi Ajiman na chairman na your friend Mark Ado on the
so no vice chairman of GFA
on the vice chairman of GFA
and on any okura Kwasi Ajiman
on owura Kwasi
omo no maka nti say Black Stars management committee omo ye nipa mienu na abre konu mu ye din say ye call away any home akobo Sudan no omo mienu so nyina wo US nti obi a ni akiri oh really
yes nti we are sure say na ye call World Cup sa e hono ye be chase AFCON no de ye chase qualifies no nke ombe jai team na manako sa
AFCON ye chase ka
da bi say omo di akiri sa abre ne de skani ho nti clearly say Ghana e call AFCON ya we ne match we ayen qualify ba panyi bia a owo management committee ni so officially woni omo anko nti coaching no yes
no to meet you
ye coaching no a ye de ye ni be koso ye ko baaye no meeting na GFA ya na nra e kire say omo be shia decided the fate of Otuado na the big question was say Ghana ni be especially chairman general mo can be edu mu ni say how am ne be decided the fate of the GFA executive council omo decided the fate of 7 coaches the problem has not been solved asaye kese pa nti e kire say driver ni na o se some mate no ono na ye problem enye mate no
na say na no say karabem
why na kawura
no
minister no according to aban oma solve oma sika bia we say omo ye dey omo dey adwuma ba enye sika no according to minister anytime obekasa bia say anything that they need we are provided enye no why dey obetumi but there was why pay direction the big problem is from the head national team na nye GFA dia but see me as a sports journalist meet me aka say Black Star it is not for Ghanaians.
Yeah, why there?
It's for a few group of people. Omo ena omo ye affiliated to the powers that be or FIHO. Because se wo hwe appointment e wo ho a ye di pressure ko Otuado so na me se me mpe Otuado as coach because men ka se wonya ade but we need the experience now to manage Black Star. Ebia ye man time. But or ye the list of our problems
Really?
Yes, inti amanfo na omo ye dede ye ko decide o to ado faith no. Omo decide kwasi apia faith. Omo so wanya ade o di Sudan na be ya qualify. Omo decide CK Akono faith. Omo decide Milovan Rajevac faith. Omo decide Chris Hilton faith. Omo say decide o to ado faith. And omo say decide o to ado faith bi and omo tena se ene. So mbe decide faith. Nti dey na che say ye coaching problem. It is the problem of the leaders of FA and a Ministry of Youth and Sports and National Sports Authority. These are the three groups are responsible for where we are now. Because if government says that Oma Senki Sikadia Kum, I'm a minister to me to me said the Omo Pebia, now the Omo Penny saying FA budget bro say ye tuya management committee in Nibia $100,000. Also our approval. What are they doing? The job description is saying or could the team that you that hotel free or did it free whatna flight move free business class edgy per diem for 2 weeks and yet 2 weeks 10 days near $100,000 in two cars are
buying $10,000 a day.
Yes,
that's right.
Feeding ni bibia yafa obi bia car shuttle nyina yafa o telephone conversation nyina yafa.
That's right.
Nti sa wo your mind na wo tisika ya sa nema we na obo no wasan are in a group of Angola, Niger and nobody is paying for it. Nti ene de na matcho ne say ubisa me am first answer to you ne say people leading charge and they know say there will never be accountability. There will never be any consequence no matter how low we sink. Say Omai Bia Chairman, any country in Africa with the quarter of Ghana's history in football have started rolling. No country would tolerate. Yeah, Egypt. And we move more quarter-finals of AFCON. 30 minutes after elimination, the entire board, any board, now resigned. Almost say they are not the right people because that is not Egypt's level. Quarter final move from 30 minutes after Okom website Egyptian FA chairman and board entire board of 12 they resigned. Ghana football in Nipa Omoli dear 126 or so. What they want to do is what they want to do, not what we want. But football is for Ghanaians. Se me minister na anka me fa kwan bia so a me Nipa Omoli di Black Stars any GF you know, especially omo ya around your national teams, or ma resign. No more concentrate on no more core duty of managing the league.
But see, you're going to FIFA Becca's interference, a bebani.
Nada.
Oh, yeah, sure.
A BC or baby, especially or Maya or Pese or Yenek, ne bo ni ye. Now, or Pese or ni FIFA for dim commot. Now, FIFA for the course in our They know people must resign. Black Star Management Committee chairman, one out Yaneka. FIFA ne tuaneka.
Yeah.
Nti o resign o for so ne so on resign FIFA be odey. FIFA me tuaneka. Yani e maniska. National team belongs to Ghanaians and who is responsible of custody of the national team aban. It belongs to Ghanaians ne dia sha aban sa. Ene ya fa nipa kakra bi so omun lidi. Sa nipa na adwen ye omo se e omo dia. Nti di omo be ye ne bia no. She insist because there is no one to account to. But when they need money, there is someone to pay, which is Ghanaians. How can that be? Shara who else you okruma? But Obia nya responsible. Obia account to anybody. Me who statement from ministry say, Chama General, I been see 20 years. ABC who pao. Adia been see that say young when a match back cry. ABC who. Me who statement from Ministry of Sports since say free mu say. Or more be call it GF no more nya proper reasons on be take stringent action. Me who be interchasa your standard no baby ayagia tum say ye pesi edru ntina me say e deliberate
o ma sheda
oh now me can say me sure say how kakra say
na me anka me ka say betra ha
exactly say adia tia ba besi sa brain 4 days ye free mu kura 2 weeks about na momu omusie ye na no ba ye wu ya che
Monday ye see
Monday no mu see ye wu ye de she fridge ma che nti ye she fridge mu na wo say ho no
37 military and say
there be we dey 37
nka wo say ye hu action bi say minister ni ho a ne deputy ni ho national sport obi ani ho Ena FA4 na o ma change coaches. Unim say coach e ko fa no to adu. How millions of cedis. Only first coach a Ghana ye ko fa na.
In the region of $50,000 to $60,000 a month.
No, your time 2 years come Dortmund. Ye no.
Okay. We bought him out of contract.
Yes. Ye nto bi da ye to no ye nye bi da. When the 2 years Ghana. Government of Ghana. Nti afefo ni behia biem say. Omu decide o to ado faith. Omu wi anom the budget abre chairman general o represent abanya. Say bejiska free Ghana for. Omu de omu nye boni bia. Coach ni be san feli biem no omu asa ko decide ni faith. Nti anya deliberate. The ye ne kire say ya sheda but sika no will come regardless of the performance and there will not be any accountability to anyone. Nti say oka say yen share da. They know the results. They have seen the graph. They have seen where we are going, but no matter what, money will come. And when the money comes, it will go into individual pockets. She Black Stars and as a team.
Yeah.
First timer, Nipa Omoya appointee Omono. Keto Kreku as the president of the FA. Nen Hukrofo. Ono Omo ni Omoye Juma won a club. And wafa more edi Omabaho. People who are affiliated to him. Enti se sika ne ba ho amu na edie. Se wo de adwuma wo hai na ya fawo ko Black Star o ko ya Kwaku enye team manager da na wafa Kwaku Peter Square wo ho onye equipment officer da na wafa Peter Square onye bi da o wamfa na anko under 17 o wo de na ko Black Stars the highest oni England for ene ekohia oni Brazil nti nipa nsia atwa ho ahia na nso ne nyina ya wo chairman general de wo pe na ade o makoho but aban ne betua o mo kasa o mo bo matcha enye sika nti na wo yesa even though the results keep coming down you don't realize say there need to be change in another area other than the coaching na wo di wani akọ because government will pay nti media sobo ni bebre na no FA4 na nya ade de ba me de sobo na ebo nipa na oye supervisor e wo mo so ne say why are you keeping on paying sinking money when the people leading now omuntumi ye responsible and accountable.
Sadick Adams, your friend of Sports Obama, your head of Angel FM and TV Sports. Dan Kweku, your boy, your head of Despite Media Sports. Patrick Osei Ajiman, a countryman Songo, or a sports journalist of the multimedia. I think no Ababedu. More fire.
Yeah, more fire. Yeah, no, the host of Fire for Fire.
Hey, Patrick Media Sosu, host of Fire for Fire. Orija, Shija, Garija, Enumija, Esheja. Songo, baby, I share it. Africa Pansubio.
I think Coventry have
Baby, I be doing it.
We have deal. We have here. The view say the PI OTAZ. The view say we put here. The PI that is not the issue here.
So what's the issue?
What? me fa Obama maybe will free like what we see Anna no come about the supervisor sports minister no failure with the who be around was there was it blasters the ball to my headache is and don't go on and say the PR way is supposed to be this guy say just on your way and I'm yes mona mama na ide apasa mona mama sa no ma win and supervisors now look at the situation that we find ourselves in. Football people omuno munyo ma bijo ombeti san e wo no ma bi ho bania e be favor wo no eno no mo person mo yere akoso hai says here ma tese wo mo say wo mo di statement bi aba
statement aba
say management no ma yi wo ma video na o mo be ye a stakeholders meeting somewhere 28 November you say na e wo pram ho no Now, my first stakeholders no be at me idea. Actually, I can. Near Martin on no pay. I see. The management members of a blasters. Omodomo Ejuma at all.
Nipa mi no na aka no.
Me who management pro say I mean you don't.
I'm say statement in here. 15 minutes ago.
Thank you.
Ghana Football Association press release Black Stars Africa Cup of Nations qualifying campaign. The Ghana Football Association wishes to express its sincerest apologies to the good people of Ghana for the Black Stars' inability to qualify for the African Cup. We understand the disappointment, blah, 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 blah. And you no credit. Going forward, the Executive Council at its meeting of Wednesday, 20th November 2024, took the following key decisions. Immediate dissolution of the management committee of the senior national team, the Black Stars. In doing so, we sincerely thank the members of the committee for their service to Ghana football over the years. The Executive Council will meet the head coach of the Black Stars, Otuado, on the 27th of November to discuss his technical reports on the just ended AFCON qualifiers and overall performance of the team since assuming duty this year. Ghana football retreat. Given the passion and concern shown by members of stakeholders of Ghana football as well as the general public, the GFA shall hold a Ghana football retreat to which members and stakeholders shall be invited. Until the Songo Kano, Omubeshia Ministry, Finance, Education, key authorities, opinion leaders. Minim who are the opinion leaders, but this is their statement.
Enti Songo kind and one I'll confirm.
No correct.
And I saw Songo map acquire a best solve problem. No,
we are quite. We are quite.
Songo Ben Mike ran away children.
Nipa bi o na se wadwuma nso ani ha. Also to once say bi a wadwuma nso ani. But ono no wo mu ntiase. Na na no ya kra o mu kotena parliamentary select committee for any. Look at how wo a show off impudence in semano uta say throw their shoulders about just say what I mean at the end just say we mu I mean no mu person mu enya solution to yes no omu no feel say they are okay and omu nya benefit omu nya scan on the task the sika babo no omu nya it they feel they are okay because omu say Omuti born in say, and I say, I feel the Umudi Abase national team no blasters no. I'm qualified in a chese a born Omunye, Ochese, Omunya, chese a curtain born no blasters now qualified no, and no nama will be a case born or nyakra, or nyeni kra. Curtain achievement on any go for achievement here. What you say? I mean, one in them call for home achievement. Day. Ukon under 17 year. You fail. Uko under 20 national team. You fail. Uko 23 year. Local blasters. Nina you fail. Obama footballer. Competition be you fail. What you say? So I mean, the blasters nankasano. Baby, I would hear baby do. What tournament? 3 matches be a film. This time around here, one tournament in the walk of 3 more 3 matches. This time, with one qualified crowd. You understand? Still, almost your football here. Still, what you football here? Who records in a chair? Only achievement, only records. Board your year as a football administrator. I just say, we are the president, and I say, what is so penny? And 1 or 2 things we are better touching. What in America, say, Bia, say, to say, Bass, yeah, or the Amomu, football, no, the Amomu, if you are boot, no, the Amomu, no, to 2 ball holes. Those things in Nano. A part of administration. Yes, a part of football now, you know. But the bigger picture, near soon, Mupani say. Opeso catch them say football people any curtain in the go for person catch them say Senka blasters bibia koso ne yɛhyɛ ne yɛgye kapa enkomu nka sɛ football na yi kom de beto mo sɛ football na yi sɛ under 17 20 sɛ local football nkoso now the blasters no nkoso kom de beto mo sɛ football na yi but and the blasters nkoso nti wo sɛ ka kyerɛ sɛ o enye blasters nko an yi ukuru yi enye blasters nko an yi ukuru ma enka sports is sika nyina akɔ blasters the taxpayers money blasters I mean obi o management member etimi 13 billion old Ghana cedis 100k we are no be justified say justifiable so also what it can obi o mo obo or your management member what I say etimi 13 billion old Ghana cedis 100k as appearance fee or appear for the year. What I say now was a justifier can who say or set fantasy over Jesus can. It is our national team who went to me. I'm for now calling him and you trophy no failure. Failure will be BMU. A failure will be BMU. We local football, we TV right. Sika saying it will Mwamune TV right holders. TV right, the local league, sponsorship away. Headline sponsors in Ankata so whatever.
Na local league no ya da so bo.
Papa local league no. On the association ni there, you will know maybe wa ma anya. Em ye hu wo kra. Etu wo mo ye wo so ani ti se na ntwibini. Esi wo bo se wo fi se o. Edin uti am apacha. Sa de ni bia o, me ye mo local league no, ma division 1 nkoso, division 3 nkoso, ni enka se o football ni de se ye sa FIFA sika no we. Ema. Ti FIFA sika ne ba na ya chedudu na di ni aka kire say ye tutu ball holes na fe ye sa di influence
na
wo enkofo
ball hole ye tu e
wo mo so ma tutu ball holes
ye de mbesa me tiase
ball say ye FIFA di ye sikaba I mean say ye fanye football as part of administration you know wo say bibi ti say ball holes we tu Tika ye di football, ye pesi di football. Wa kwa dagni wo afa ho plan say wo tutu nsu. Yes ma hu say mo betime nya bia chedi. That is all what they are doing. So that is how they will get money wo mo benya sika enya wo mo ho e wo ye football no. Eno an wo mo ye because statement the quick one. They say Cote d'Ivoire. And terminal no betena ase. En wo mo fa go for say 5 so mo pe coach di amaye go for 5 wo mo tena ase so mo pe coach amaye san go for do my this service to us poku ntimoni professor ntamoni sa kate ne ayi
amnom de to buy
ayi kojo adai o mo say lawyer ndo drop is a drop na kojo adai mo tena ase o mo na o mo to mo pe 15 years coach okuta die ne bia be match Ghana die experience coach pa omo pebi obi ti say Hugo Bruce South Africa coach wo de hwe ye hye no kura wan na bekabu because or build baby or hye bibi am pass wo hye wo mo ena ufo obi ama na tena se acha mini problem ni o upo obi ama na tena se ba bia atena ho ache because on person be saki ngofo a ofa obi o nim dia wonim so onim dia ne preko ni nim dia no so etimi daddy etimi the results ba ni nim dia no dachi bia no ebeyie na nya just because you say oh ya pam coaches inti obi an oh ya fa oh trainer scout one metna ho na je say 5 years 10 years kurana na nkoye kurana na because ya pam coaches inti eni kwanti ya sa ade inti also no an etna that is not what I want me anya sa na me
na 5 for 5 na say akase onye trainer scout yes or a qualified coach
you busa no say trainer scout we or say wo no wakoyi assistant coaches o chechiri mu wanka so head coach bu wo so wakoyi assistant coaches sa no no okeka wo wie na Dortmund dey no so dey kan ho dey amanim Dortmund ma be na no ye wo he was a scouter and after the title the man a trainer scout
okay
you understand I was Dortmund ho etifa ka ho You understand? But at the end of the day, nipa na say well who say we coaching and scouting and be wow. Go and do scouting. Sana nipa na kind. Or to do is not the main problem because coaching will be able to when you good coach. To you only a problem. For me a problem na me Obama kan me dey share say free Obama sports ministry ho. Near all supervisor. I also check it so called football people here. Also, to me make sure to keep you them on their toes here. No, I don't know, Johnny, sir. And Umudia say association, that word, association, FIFA, hiding under FIFA, Bebandia, FIFA. And Oman Casano, a football to their own benefit. Yes, because fail no diaba. And me catch the cat to say they should do us this good. Apart from say, woman failure there, woman in wasem, a woman failure, woman achievement, woman recorder, and ka woman kasaba resign, and as woman get woman sacking. Fine, no problem. So many football people ya to mzoaba. But be the minyananka state no at TSC mo mine nanka yetimia to at woman sweatia. Amanko yetimia day asaki woman feel, but they are in charge now. Say you be coach or then the technical report be about whatever they should do as good. Coach will boa nyadi obit me improve it.
Oni ni mujidi.
Obit me nyadi obit me coach blasters in the ta. Masa ye nyina ye hu. Ka kire me. Da bia oba wo defend coach me can trainer scout. This year me can trainer scout can be defending. Me boa.
Say yes you a coach.
We a coach ma. We am ma.
Yes, we coach.
When I'm so we am ma.
Send me nimbo muna munimu.
Masa me watch bia me di chair fita for bi me ya sa dinner. For the shame boon put in America. Me can catch it.
Watch it.
And Opa man Jimmy watch it come and see me pay me. Say the bear. Me be sure. Me that watching me as me find. Oh, see I didn't
Niger for share now when matter.
I was sad. Just say Udienka. Would show me the BBC and Obi and fire. And I say
yeah.
But Udienka when Kwadi acquired say Kurobia Tebi, Kurobia, me professional pa. But a Kurobi say, oh, take my fena, Bibia ko, Timmy do fitty shop a Martin Wall. That's me here, the only thing coming for to see me the happy be no come the man. I came to come up, but Martin, yeah, you start woman. Oh, rice, I have but I lose that. Papa, oh, tell you that day.
Also, we are fire, so fire it to me.
They'll be able to comment in the oh, what is a chairman, Mr. And yet, say, will be national team now, I say football. But for no, Omo handle football now, you will be there. Omo be right. They don't want any criticism. Be as they will be the can want them. Meanwhile, so I'm getting a down a record or achievement. 5 years now. BBI fail. What are you doing for local football? And I'm a bizarre. Yeah, but even how a new players could have been to me a national team, new blasters, about Bobby with confidence. Look, that means you are not doing the local league well.
Main kind message back when I mean to our drink chair because you are both you are bought a Kwekudi, you are bought sports Obama Ding. Or say your guest in the studio, Dan Kwekuyabua, countryman Songo, and Sadick are all part of the football problem. First of all, they should apologize to Kwesi Nyantechi. The healing of the Black Stars will follow right after that. Nana has your jury.
The person may say nonsense.
Are they?
A total nonsense. They should let me get into my element.
Don't.
If I get into my element, I normal business. A total nonsense. Do I take decisions? Me a cat. Me a coach to how to trainer scout. Me a player. Me a sports minister. Me Butao. Yes, I'm powerful. I'm fireman, the fireman.
Uja
for fire, Uja. Yes. But me contribute contribution at the Ghana football and Ghana sports, and they say I will keep people on your toes in a professional way. Do I make decisions, or do I take decisions, or do I do? Me now, omuba just can free me one. Sa some no omuboy din. Omu me adiana that man. Adiana kusina ntechino. Adia pan or dia me, and a dear pan me diano. Me without.
Yes, so can now kaja gunu susa.
Me can't hear ball to say I can ball say what achievement to say Ediana oh yeah ball no transparency woman to say and no more say that is the same thing you go to a make adia make no and no just also what you must say so who you what you money ya adia some no person me a policeman I'm chibi me a policeman me busa me nam chibi me CID ni me interrogate obi ana me yamajuma as sports journalist and I have to keep the system on their toes in a professional way. It immediately fire now to obviously one so baba an investigation no an investigation I say went me and stand the test of time. What do you want to tell me? Me born in say some nonsense no munya kan it mu your class ba mu your class for too much because we feel class here also pocket when you be we understand a total trash sakasa na every time time bufu time kura. What do you mean? What person tell say one go pon hwan acho why en go pon hwan for what sanna sani pa kono the World Cup ba na ana sani pa kono the African Cup trophy ba ana sani pa kono mibusaw your local football na call African continent a couple Confederations Cup Champions League no otimi guide teams ni bi mo ko fa cup ba na. I am only keeping the person on his toes in a professional way. Just professional, being professional. And then I say what are you telling me? Me munya sa musem hunu na mo abontia na mo keka no. Dan ayi omu ko jiska e wo kata 13 billion old Ghana cedis. Ejeje ho per diem 100k money those things. Obi mami bi. Woman the blasters to koya. Obi mami bi. Me buta woman do I take decisions? So me take decisions and by this time. My pam cat, my pam Mustafa, my pam you ought to have what do you mean? What the hell? Obi me take decisions. What bet you know catch them some ko po biacho. What na se me take decisions ah. Se me na me take decisions me fireman na me take decisions for Ghana football mo. Now we say about this time and come muti one this statement ni unnecessary kasa baby.
Oh pam Mustafa, oh pam cat.
Pam obi afri o. Massacre woman
said they
because one records in here. Oh yes, records in each achievement in your achievement to her and will be because say, hey, oh, crowd you hard, you diabo. But achievement in woman chame current FA achievement way and then to be by your sports FA president in the we should just keep quiet. Not be omuye piano. Yeah, the FA say yo, say yo. No, we are doing our job as
yes, na nyantechi better.
I so TDI ne better ne say that is history. I want a history mama. Chairman, I want to there. A history mama kura kokwadjuma. Me nyini chance ah. Me nyansa ne chance ah. Too professional. I want a history continent to say something kwa the history mama. For two baby kura try it away somewhere. Ni akukwe nim. Adwuma na we not keeping people on their toes in a professional way. Yeah, adwuma keke. Make sure say obey adwuma ni. Make sure say obetima your no yama. I mean, empunto biaba. Na say adwuma no nkoye. Na say wan kasa no at the end of the day no ma akwatiawa. At the end of the me am think chan me nyare. What do you want me to do?
Fire burn you.
More fire.
Kwagu answer bebe me no obi say Heavy Renard Sunny Feno.
Yeah.
Heavy Renard was a physical trainer for the Black Stars under Claude Laura
in 2008.
But he's now a top coach.
Yeah.
So perhaps Otto Addo needs some time without unnecessary interference from the FA, which has been a key problem. How about that? Kweku Brem.
Kwame, my main shasi free baby Songo wie no. Hesi Ojiri, I know say he's an MPP boy. Sa argument no mo ya na is a sebi o omampani na oteso no no asom no I say o kasatia no because me Obama Songo obi eni wo authority or that police force o mon kwachi kwasi nyantechi
David
nyantechi issue no it went as far as FIFA ethics committee. In the other saying say Obama dangoku abuani Songo na ko FIFA ethics committee say man nyantechi mom gwe no munim nyansa. That's what they are telling us. Kwame
Krego
yeti krom hana kan page 72 of the Jamafe Commission report.
Aside
The Ghana Football Association withdrew $2 million on the 28th of May 2014 from its foreign account with Unibank. Intelligence report received from counterpart in Holland indicated that the president of the GFA, Kwesi Nyantechi, checked into the country, Holland, the next day, 29th May 2014, with a cash of $900,000. This he declared at the airport at 7:11 a.m. On the 1st of June 2014, Mr. Nyantechi exited the country with only $400,000. $500,000 was spent within 3 days in Holland, since only $400,000 exited the country. The Dutch government paid for all the expenses of the friendly match with Holland. And only any Kwame, say sometimes me use go for years I go mu yam nwa. Sebi o Kwame.
Yeah.
Miti a minim wi no mun. Now the wi abehye mano a. Metwi, mentwi. Na mi wi anu masaka say o trapum na menum wi no. Sebi announce video here President Timu Kase na nadu hye ne botom. Ye ne ka so onga. Anima ni bi wa Kwame ana ebufu. Ena Kwame, I think that we should move on from this blaming of normalization, Nyantechi, whatever. You know why?
Tell me.
The Federation of International Football, FIFA itself, was ransacked and investigated.
Yeah.
FIFA has come back stronger. So what are we talking about? FIFA nanga so we as a football is now. Switzerland police focus on computers in HEB tomb. FIFA has come back stronger. In fact, in the history of football, COVID time, anytime a FIFA federations need the biggest money. After say you call ransacking FIFA office, so what are we talking about? Spain, FA president, Eko Kisi Oba illegally, after was Nations League, it was Spain. What are we talking about? Danny Jordan of South Africa was the FA president. He's been suspended. South African football is doing well. What are we talking about? I said they be Kebiana over flogging and Anas and Adango Kuyabwa and Songo. Yan Yakazo being Kwachi Nyantechi. And now FIFA ethics committee on me chairman. Me rule say I'm banning it 10 years. What are we talking about? None of us here has authority to do anything.
And as soon as your authority and
exactly. Come a football nyoma na ekoye de enkoye ne yeka. Kwame, I always say I was the first journalist. Time Kwesi Nyantechi koji position or CAF. I was the first journalist I'm interviewing right at the airport. Okay. You know why? He granted me that interview because for about 2 weeks I dedicated my program. Say Kwesi Nyantechi koji post or CAF. Yebeka say Kwesi Nyantechi of Ghana. Say you and he recognized it. So on his arrival, I was the first journalist he spoke to. I don't know what are we talking about? FIFA na mwi ya chingo vogu FIFA. FIFA has come back stronger.
Kwaku Mr. Kwesi Nyantechi de am so boy me inside. Enti 1 minute or 30 seconds. Chairman, me ti say obi a oye sa argument na sebi se wako school ara em ya pa.
Are.
Se me hu se obi a sebi wani oye sane onye infant obi oye sane or age of maturity na wako school. No oye sa monkopa Kwesi Nyantechi ache ona ya na ye menya acha se nipa no ye corrupt.
Are.
Chairman, we are so betimi abobra ye papa bia leaders omo we are saying na ubetimi develop a country bia ma what transform it. The moment our integrity be questionable sa na money nyina ye be thrown away. Nobody will keep you when you are caught so you corrupt. And I tia obi anko adjudication school. Ye hwehwe mrem ka so obi abokro no ana omo okro no. kwasi nyantachi na adwuma na obeye ye no wawie wokọ ne kwan na ofa so kọ ye ne ye kwan ono pe se wono wanhye dem anyi antum ne patawo yes when you are telling a story na waka de wo ye ya na enye wom kwasi nyantachi abe na adwuma papa wo mokọ obeye ade ne ye che no for corrupt practices FIFA
in a blatter and say
yache se blatter yache platini chairman the biggest football scandal in the world and see Ghana see Italy Calciopoli ye sake big clubs in panyimfo be over 120 e Italy sa ye na Italy for the World Cup Apino di Oro e Portugal omo referee for over 300
really
yes these things are public ye wie ye no omo football no carry on FIFA mpanyimfo no moma mo musika wo ha ye kasa mo so ombeche ye no ye kwachi omo de handcuff gu omo nsa including Seblata ye yini free ho obi akase enkopa Seblata chaw se ne football nkoso Niger ha omo chi omo FA president say omo ye cheating omo de ne tum ya che Ghana ha ya nchi minister bi say $40,000 yakopa ne chaw ye na okọ ye no ya qualify for AFCON yakopa ne chaw adana nipa bi akọ mi ho obi okọ school a ya me anxiety hai chama me mo ye ho abaso ba metimi aka se me nua mo yi omo na nke o se Ghana for ebo omo abaso se omo principle se nka ye position bi nti na ye yi kwasi afri ho se ye pese okọ ye out of malice ene ye adwuma na nka ye nhya ba bi nka ye guso kasa ye ntumi nko national team ho ye tu kwan ya me ntumi me omo because obi ahu ne se wo no wo hu bibi a nya obeka nti wo iti abonte wako school unim nyansa obi abeye adwuma waye de obetumi obi antan no na se yakwache no for corrupt practices ye che no anye se ya ama no natural justice FIFA for de net na se hwehwem no mo se kwasi wabu mra ye de ma wo so FA4 Ghana ban kra science team ama police for esa de ne wo court nti wo bumra so na wako school a na wo ya argument nipa na no omo hu se bibi koso no omo kae na obi be investigation na ye che no na wo sa se ye nkopa na chewa e je se wo no wo ye corrupt ana wo pese wo feed from the crumbs of corruption na wo mpe obi o ye principle ye no nipa 100 ba na omo adwuma ne nko yi a ye be ka
come in
Obi say tell Nana Hesoji the texter that I sent more fire on him Sir Nichols in Dowenya kweku to aso
come in na me be shasie free say ye ka football baby a Songo kan ye no o kan na omo eye ket sympathizers ni si oh Black Star nkwa na say kwame ye nim baby a ye free ba o and indeed Ghana once upon a time had an administrator in Ohinijan kwame
yeah
in 8 years as a 9 years now odi as commissioner of sports no he won us 2 Olympic medals 2 AFCON medals 2 Olympic medals 2 AFCON trophies unprecedented in the history of this country Kwame at some point Kotokoni Great Olympics Agosue Olympics yeyo omudu semi-finals of the Champions League in 1971 Emma Ibrahim Sunday Eshe Olympics 1 Emma Kotoko qualify Eko Omanim Kwame this is a country in 2004 just before former FA president took over now yenya Kotoko ne hasa omedu Confederations Cup finals from the same country Kwame this is a country in the early 90s near ranking within the first 20 in the world so see almost 80 Inti ye nimbebi a ye free ba. Kwame hwe, it's not only about Black Stars. And the league a ye bono. Ye ni sponsor.
Ye ni sponsor.
Not even TV right. Kwame dia reho ni say.
Na Songo ka say TV right.
Kwame TV right ni mpono. FND the ama television stations be without recourse to the clubs. Aya ama club will be a 1 city. House of Folk requested they say if you are not giving us money from TV right sources there allow us to also stream the matches live on our social media pages to make income. You catch us for say we member munko stream.
Oh, me amophobia.
Oh yes.
Talk me ntimi anka.
Oh there. Say
oh, talk me ka say na near den season.
I mean, anti your league no kwame ne omanya Kotoko won the club of the century as a millennium because of their consistency in Africa. House of Folk Hafia Club of Guinea. Omanya nanka ye teams who call Africa Just say yenenam so and the Ghana club to me do money zone a success near boy and say man. That's how low we've come. Your league no kwame egu practically egu.
Na say yebo.
League awba in a season where Dreams FC are qualified for Africa. Niyama prize money $30,000 per club. The following season one qualify ni at about 15. And Bama be any league administrators no because reward for winning trophies in every country. A kosoro yen team mafom. Kwame winning league no to in China. A man football under 17 yabani.
Oh yabani.
Yabani. Kwame.
Are they?
Oh, cheating.
Okay.
Yabani. Kwame, the only female team are consistent. Under 20, the female under 20 team. But on Ukraine, World Cup now, on Beyond group stage da. Black Queens, after the first World Cup in 99. So say Kwame Yatari ana why? Amaya Edu baby nanke rocky shoulders with Nigeria. Nigeria had taken the lead in women football. Edu baby ni no na rocky shoulders. So say Kwame, unknown countries in terms of women football and it may eliminate here. Kwame under 20 you qualify. The last time you qualified to under 20 World Cup 2013 in Turkey. Meteors there Athens by to time 2004. You qualify bio. And Kwame is not only about say Black Stars said they are care to supporters now making us believe he say everything is going well except the Black Stars and you know correct. Your football na good. Na ayami wan say Kwame na de FF1 ni say omo be retreat Aji Otuado technical report. Kwame you feel Cote d'Ivoire AFCON na ye kogu ye ho anim ase no. E dey na Ghana for kan. All we saying ni say yes Chris Hughton couldn't live up to expectation. But get Chris Hughton's report, get the medical report, get the management report, near diagnose who may be a problem. At the time, FFO we say Chris Hughton abandoned and didn't buy until he was the problem and no more pamon. And that year, Momo go forward to Aduba and the mobile retreat. I be judging tre. Come on poster in the crown. I can tell you on authority say retreat in the crown ya nipa nko. Ebe ye omo nanfo for na. Because as we speak, all the football gurus are normally nyantechi football. Most of them need care to a problem.
Say
Ose Kweku Palmer, Kwame, men kani ya Okoda Hospital. A team from Kent, Ekosomu Kosrano, Yampenia Moma Gwapeno, because of few they all montem. Kwame, Nana Yamponsa, at some point, Omo Yasom Banon crowd from football, and Oko Apilia no Musa decision near phone no more the Obia onu omunya adwimbia wo ye old football administrator bia ya bo atinja politician krom de di no. There was a player from Bofakwatano Kotoko expressed interest in him. Ketokrekus Dreams FC expressed interest in him. And now Mukakacha player and say unim na wo Kotoka national team be you free. Na player no ko boy ya bo atinja man na obeka na radio so yes he friend this man committee one can say
ya friend ya bo atinja.
Doje free omu de di no. Babagado omu collapse no. Chese Kwame, Omo Mickey Charles, a victim. Alaji Grusa, as we speak, Omo in your fine. And these are people Omo Jewa appear, Kwame Tofi and Komu, old gurus na, in Kabibi Tochima, those times, Nankabaka Somo ye elders, young consort to Omunjo Margin Chenina, everywhere no one you find, were creating new cartel. In designing retreat in the Kwame Uncle Baby. Now, Kwame, the gravity of your friend is saying, Black Star situation, Kwame saying it here.
Okay.
Yeah. Since independence,
yeah.
Yabo AFCON Baku 34. The Abasu Morocco here 35.
Okay. Since Ghana's independence.
Yes. Me since the inception of the AFCON.
Okay.
Yabo 35. The Abasu Morocco here. Sorry, Yabo
34. The Abasu 35.
35th edition. Morocco for Nangazem say ye 3 years ago. I mean, we share history. No, Morocco has hosted the tournament once. I know young Kobe. Anyways, young Kobe. Morocco for now. One is almost on my young Kobe. Now, Kwame, in all this now, young Kobe, 35 out of the 35, a move Baku 8 and young qualify, including this one. It was 7. Now we might be 8. But Kwame, we share the history of this country.
Yeah.
Never in the history of this country has Ghana lost twice on the trot in a qualifier. Until say care to buy. Okay? Your first defeat for AFCON was in the hands of Togo. Yakobo draw Togo. And a Togo be share one. Ewo home as seven making. On share one in 1971. We had the opportunity to equalize. And penalty by an Ibrahim Sunday. Where's Okobono Patria? Obo ni feebly. A question goalkeeper and say, any Togo for a year film. Kwame, fast forward. In 1973, I did 74 and also young qualify. Na omanyo mu ye fimu Ivory Coast. Ena kwata ye 1988. Eno nso Morocco die no, eno nso yan qualify Senegal for na ye fimu. 71 after the death of Robert Mensah. Na John Botche, Edward Boy, Oliver Kwa, Alex Menke, John Eshemu, and the Krat Kwesi Usu Malik Jabemu, come yan qualify. Then 73, 74. Na John Baker, Danopon, and Okasumedu, Eric Dumont, Isaac Keshen, Kwesi Usu, Yaosam, Malik Jabemu, Kwame Anusu yan qualify. Come no Mokahu. Ena 88 the Anuso. Kwame Mohamed Odum na nation Kwesi Apia Opelabo Ajifrim Paul Manson Abu Moru Safu Jemfi Henry Akwa Abdul Aziz Kofi Abre Damba Abubakar Ibrahim Regaya Newenya Stroke ya Kosheni no muna katim no eno so yan qualify. But Kwame, never in the history of this country any lose twice on the trot in a qualifier. Inti your problem no Kwame a worsen from bad to worse. We unim say ever since Aketi by Kwame.
Yeah.
You participate in 3 tournaments. Uka 3 tournaments ni na bomwa. Yenya 6 points. Aye.
Not 3 matches, 3 tournaments.
Yenya 3 matches. 3 tournaments with a possible 27 points at stake. Yenya 6. World Cup yenya 3 points. Any ekwa Cameroon yekwenya 1 point. Any ekwa Ivory Coast yekwenya 2. Into 3 plus 1 plus 2, 6 points in 3 solid tournaments. That's how bad our football has sunk.
Talking about 6 points in 3 solid tournaments. Songo, make I say, Kwesi Apia chipa o. And Kwesi Apia in Wababe show ekweyo.
Kwame.
Songo.
In life, you na boyechi. What I see. When you find yourself in a situation environment and I say Jumano. I mean, oh yeah, or say will be check you and as will be put you in check in That is how it's gonna be. And I could see up here, let me tell you. I could see up here you will be a Tama me fire no. I catch up with see up here say. You don't Fiadie. What tactics be no maybe go him. One question them. And as when you're coaching. Because this same Akosia Piadia call World Cup or no. And a airborne or no one Casabe Church will say. What did the players be? Tenacity. Na say the opponent in the bra. No disable players neither. We know me who tactics pro.
Also a bon.
And I also one yes, I tactics now too.
But a Bianca man a timer.
No, what
your man Mranke Bianca and Nankodiako.
Well, and that is football for you. What I say? I mean, you hire and you sack a part of it because at that particular time, so no when you're more time. Oh yes, honestly, when you're more, even being an assistant coach to the senior national team last year, when you're more time, and son over head coach, and at that time, no, Mimi won is an experience now. When you're as assistant coach more, a year national team no.
Or send more.
And it was about head coach Kurano. What a year African Cup was a South Africa. What the Ghana African Cup or South Africa, Burkina Faso, at least it wasn't an experience in the back. What I say to the stand say still now with all this make us say a when to me I hold it up our World Cup by coming to explain to Ghanaians to say well Kenyama a opponent on any bono a players are bread no the players are we are stronger good I'll to bench abem which me not me who that is be say so that is be say so at the end of the day I'm go They were born. Why ye? It
Now,
is a piano. At the end of the day, yes, your man is sacking all right, but he didn't rest on his oars. Or try so also for club side, a coachy club side. What I say, we national team was alpha, a coachy, and what they are qualified. And not just why you didn't want to hear one question them. I hope you understand me.
I understand you, but I didn't hear my auto so time.
One who to.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't know. Me what to do. Just say certificate the any power to match right now. Me who coach, I mean who coach. Coach, you my dear, my dear. Obey, it's simple. Otto, that is all born me, I mean to me, or bow say 532. Otimi bo home 532 no grand still no more defending. Otto tactics anyhow, onye tactically good. Onim how to read opposition team. Coach.
When you say qualifiers, no, every second half will be a conceded goal. The coach in Sudia who steady game as second half now yeah effective substitution.
Yes, second half now also with the Anya. A free World Cup. From World Cup. Uti na meka na si. O free World Cup no. Say no never coach ya me call Cote d'Ivoire. It is am learning in another one find that type of tactics, you know how to read opponent. Opposition team, I will be to match some or tactics, who value tactics. He can vary his tactics. And maybe when he said certificate in Okuta's coach, I will pursue a coach, but and your blasters. Uncle Ghana blasters.
Uncle Sion baby for from
Uncle Sion baby over to my cool baby for fine. But yeah, the other day, yeah, the man as so this on the job. That is what I see was on the job. And Otono and Timmy coach blasters. Obian Otto is incompetent for now. Akwesi Pia Kwakusia, no timid Sudan qualifier. None just say Akwesi Pia is the best coach in the world. No, Akwesi Pia Betmasa Bagana, Ubo Zebiana, and Noman Kui. That is football for you. Eti Akwesi Pia, and yet will be Pamano, Nanu good, and will be Pamano, and I know one, no be Pam. No. At a particular time, send you see person national team Nisiko, no coach, and won't be national team in Kosa. Then you have to get your sack.
Mami come in a member countryman Songo. 80 say Obama. 80 de bebrebe. Ah Monday Songo watch e born no.
She said ya we can enra me share that investigation be. When him say sometimes the public blames John Pinto say your fan assistant but omwa when him say I can tell you on authority say selection of to ye no John Pinto assistant no onim hwe
because
on fan kire no wo anu aye so captain sina kwame
eko kuduso no
no be enya we to ado decision kwame at least we technical team there. Oh, sometimes coach. Sometimes coach, who person unya supporter. You don't leave out your technical team. Yeah? An interesting story.
Songo uboni.
An interesting story I heard yesterday. He said, "Yeah, co World Cup."
Yeah.
Nana do promise say team no $100,000.
Nana Kufa the president.
Good.
Okay.
Say we need a first match. Yeah, we need first match. No, or still all the ma. Unim say, yeah, chair scan $3,000. Edima players no each player. Otuadu nyebi, na assistant enyebi, but other technical team one fight ya mawo.
Ada omo de monka.
Eno omo kwa GG players need 3,000 no 200. Ti Dr. Pambo mo ha no mo say give 200. Hey,
Dr. Pambo.
I'm telling you. Physiotherapy so mo say give 200.
Hey. Pambo. Na sabe Pambo no ya bofra.
They rejected the money now.
Na Pambo ya kola.
Omo rejecting omo say oh, we the players na na see am for mamu. They didn't want to rock the boat because they were World Cup passing. Now interestingly, I was told he said $100,000 now the moms of Winchell. If we do camp now, can 93,000.
Obama we a quick one. Coach asem. Otuado a woka na semi. Hwe coach a utimi eba national team. All of a sudden captain of national team. Osi me kobu 2 matches me mfre no. Na after that no yebe mama hu ni eko. Ana me mama hu ni eko. After 2 matches no coach no am ye hu ni eko. Meaning so na bini bi attach. And at that time no player our captain
Dede are you?
Na was starting a bobo bia utim say
interestingly the day's performance
no I pick up for French league
no. Was better than the performance I know put you now for your nuko afcon
and at that particular time
picked up
I'm invite hits
yes our boys we na ebo padia and untimi ka James Dede are you that ball ya boya against Niger Angola and it's a usi
because they debate me abo
kwame the oye no kra de ya say so bi JCB especially the captain on your official announcement say we join international football but usimi the jersey na ko share player
you understand
you are sowing seed of discord in the team
and no boys
asha say Sadi we nyina ba ye nyina ne ma mu say coach no onye experience onye coach bia the way what na buchiri a ene enoma fufuru no afedi wo dwane akɔhye club echi na me club no me pa no be
mpacho
club da bi na
ayo
say club mo ene ne me kasa na metie na club no mu no kasa no nto mu na ma wadwuma na what nonsense with all this experience from club mo say no mu ye o mu captaincy o mu captain ehun normal sa no mu ye no ibusa because what me ayi didi ayi ukura fi wo at this particular moment na say party na mo rely on no and no man koye now open the next leader coach Ghana abo Sudan match ayentimi she Sudan cheap match cheap country a omtimi ni amabo mama Sudan match ay crucial na yentimi she na fei what me assign obia wo camp including Jordan you now the captain akwa Makudi Edian one more akulano. Now no by how be catch there say. I feel you a small boy. Or a bad guy. Utuado no. Uni man could ya. Oh who say a book and sim 2 or 2 quite a free German buy and over here is some for your soul. Now no him sa amount for 1 million pa. Amount for so 10 or buy or keep for the so kasa anyhow. Yeah, no 2 chick come out. Is in the press conference. I'm telling you.
Kwame
you cheeky guy.
No name say be
funny sir this time.
Kwame I had a personal encounter with him and so cheeky. This time normalization committee time. No abu esiama pese yem fano as coach.
Okay.
He made me contact him in Germany. I'm sure say me chat in that so me phone so. And okachire me say he was at contract with Dortmund. He had a running contract with Dortmund. Untuminja home, but just you're buying out of contract. Now me catch you on a boy so buying out of contract there. Yenya says scam. Recently, because you know France na Michiana Msotu. The first time we had an encounter.
Not until 3 years.
Oh, we were speaking English.
Okay.
The Honorable Minister asked me to get in touch with you whether you were interested in the Black Stars job, and you said you were interested, but you were under contract. Okay. You know the number of people who have contacted me about the Black Stars job in the past. Man can't pay in
you see, all say
also a bad guy.
Oh yeah.
bad guy.
You are very smart.
Very bad guy in a professional way. Yes, because yes, Kwame Wunim at the content we used to the word bad.
Yeah.
As a coach with all this, one who say camp one senior player or no Jordan you do Black Stars one more match goes do nyina no I'm so on the toss of off me boa catch me done Uba me boa Jordan you national team
yeah
records in the chess one a toss of off
be a watching appearance in the goals you know
goals will be a watching goals say you know first as a mojan and
Dede
one other guy be a toss what try the day kosi wusu or whatever Tony Abu Amuba na a year day Abba Jordan it experience war English Premiership crown in the Ghana for ne Bonukrano one Kwana aside or records are washing to Jordan you experience war one Asamoja Mabo one Antoniana Mabo or Archer say what Chow Blaster cinema what she goes to so they would me sign Jordan you at the captain ma kuduza masa na ukuta adwen boni che say why wadwen say unfo bia wonye unkyere say we manager bia unim how to put things in order you understand eno go for disaster we ni na ba eno so kan wo miwa wonye good coach utati simfa da bia wo rely on individual brilliance because we defend them more unwo to adoa Ghana boys na ya no mpeso mo force ko animu but animu no so mo ko enko ti ana individual brilliance no obi oni ball ni popa kudus Jordan mo ta no mo mo a o rely on mo che o mo na betima ye bibi na nyete ni teamwork bi ni tactics bi ame Hansen oba meba wo slow kwa me national team atiba kwa me ti ase se send you see free players ko national team no eye fonkophobia na
una obi hu minim chebe ma Songo we na member
I only say for the first time in our history you to me free under 20 team airborne tournament na another under 20 team will camp or pram I say on a business
national team there minim say kwame problem say yes Ghana baby a play bia o we good bia or set for the national team no but akwa yes obi win elections as every president or in the caucus woman omu challenging na onu omu tigina ye no sankofo no wo players bi kura na so omu so manage players bi etesani omu so manage players they don't want to look at those players and yet I just a player na Ronaldinho Messi anate bia Ronaldo bia eno no uya hu hwie nyi but yan quality national team selection no mo ye no enye based on merit wallahi me say Blasters national team no pa any national teams no send you free players pa enye based on merit you wo talent you players mo sori amusi ye say no ye mpeni ye Dan Obama ye fire wo de ho o selection ye papa we mo nko na players wo mo ye papa magana we mo nko ye wo boys wo local league ye wo boys wo mo free local league ni mako Africa continent Angola Egypt Rwanda Ethiopia Sudan boys ni popo pa wo metimi pop Blasters no pa but omuni kamafo panyini bi o eye esco hobi anaso e president bi anaso o footballer so e o anaso e bia wono no ne panyini odi na nim no anaso one ne nam no current FFO yi omuni sankofo no eni twaka bia omuni omu problem enti player ni good kura no obetimi apopo ni bia ye free player makini wo am ntiase ye selection to the national team no enkoye say ye jai coach ni a tie coach achi na coach ankasa na ya ne scout na hwe ni players na watimi free players based on merit from wherever you are say local say African continent say Europe ye di wo mu begina wa nka mu bon Blasters different
Songo finally say obai o mojan shiobia enti say why na odi oja na ba hihye no
Kate incompetent coach ni incompetent and omu nyina no cause wo moko but Kate mu fiti ato aba mo and wo maso den wo mu fiti wo mu nko ba bia chinchina wo mu dum fiti ni wo mu ya no wo mu ya me de na kamenya na gomani na atiasi mu sports ministry one ni president no but Kate mu should spare us this technical report no mo GFO to add one it won't work my bon one frame say me nyadai me from technical report to mra me share left and right na me timi nya hwe kura na ma free Obama chiro ma me kama Obama be chiro ne kama na me de abremo mo amu ready amu timi say yes on paper ten hard Manchester former coach we stick together me every time was up one ya say you know we interview na So I show, so on share you. Oh yeah, the police. We stick together. The kitchen man, the kitchen man, who are kitchen man, the staff. Every other kitchen for body. And now you teacher grass in body. What if we stick together? What I say? Aftermath there, Ubetimachro report. Come on, brofo pa. But on team coach, the fact and the matter, and they say, Omunim so to adu, on team coach blasters me. And they want to risk so much or to adu be coach World Cup qualify. 9 points na yenyano. Yebeka or lie. A man for redo to adu African continent no system no coaches in any countries in every day or to adu, ready Ghana. And as our performance to a woman would say, no, you don't need to fear these blasters. Ushia Uma also show Omo. And now, a man for will be coming more of him to upset us more. Just a woman may have to a bunkamu more. A pay will see all 9 points. I bet me the idea I qualify all one is and no my Basana, America, Canada, Mexico World Cup, yet make up. Please, the earlier the better. The earlier the better. Be too late. Eddie Amaya say you keep coach we are. The earlier the better. Yes, Ramo baby, coach we know, and Yadu Betima Buagana. Yes, you will be coach Pam, coach Pam. So I word you know, now pe coach Pam, coach you know. Oya dear Wajikap, and will be a Pamano. Coach is Papa Crow Mujikap, cry a Pamum. Now I would to me the cap. And now I wouldn't miss it. Why wouldn't me Matimu and Kunkon and now Pony J, Bo Sudan, Angola? 6 matches were a African Cup qualifier. No one shall match about Kukura with the coach. It shall be well. It shall be well from where? No one, they say. It's WWE Pony J. Why no failure, Chairman? Pony J, Abu Angola, Abu Sudan. One to me and shall match about Kukura. Who catch them say coach way? Coach with any amount for the one in Ghana for only GDP one. Woman Tanach Mumbai Grand Tanach Manin Kufisi, your next African, your next World Cup qualifier match. Woman Tanach can't afford Nijidio anymore.
Obama, Obisi, your friend Achi, or see how about sending a strong petition to the president? Moye sports journalist near Dienina. Answer that and then your final comments.
Yeah, the Biako, save Ghana football. Yeah, hit his street in before say I'm qualify. Ya ye bibia me who sports journalist or more country bia o mako extent na yakono ntina obi e kasa men kasa ye saint but obi kan asem na e fa ne say ye na ye contributor 8-9 months ago near TC Street so okroma say ba bia e kono ye bedru ha die biem na yenye na ye ba ye no bi o say o mumma solution bia na da bia mo lamente mene Songo ya adwen wo ba bia odisi ye no de betimi aka ne say the current I don't have anything against Otuado as a former player and as a coach. But Chairman General, the current setup of the team, including the technical backroom staff, we have sacked coaches for less. No coach will survive this. Any country, no coach. 6 matches. 6. 3 now we should be there. 6 chances. And a list of our problems. But the backroom staff. So muja omo ho ayeja omo from 2021, 2023, 2022 World Cup and away nti yi Otuado na uja backroom staff na e che say deliberate and a big problem as say away football mu country bia sorry anopa na omo former coach abekasa say or selecting the players via or the koma F4 na de bechi player ni din nim na ni din abehye nka asemasi okronum CK Akono Ababeka 2 days ago. So oya ne list of Black Stars on any team ni yewie. Na ode koma F4 nsa mo publish ya obe sorry na miensa bi shema oni momo. Sadia we na mo pesa mo de kwaje.
Time CK coach ade no anka no.
Wa beka ne ne. Ya o see investigation. Ebi anano aduane bebo no. Enti oye coward yen kon no.
Ya fa se no usro.
Yes. Tisike oye coward wantumi anka. Lai Kenson e coach ya wo jai patupe. E kire se bibi koso. Se mo ama ya investigate minister man set committee. Se head coach of national team enya under 12 National Black Stars oye ne lineup the abrem penny for some moon publish mammy. So we mun ama from or sorry, and obi woman no. We are coffee be a be rasquadinum. Hupa.
Coach name.
No. And tis a mamma ya investigate this idea na. Ene yen local league no. Mon country GF minister. On fan adwen ko sika ni won to madwane every.
But then I just minister no nim niam okay.
Na say ye kwame kan ye be kan afra no pa ye ntumi fa se kan ma. De ye be kan ni say ye de ano be kan say ye hu obi ahu say ya be kan bi. Na de ye be su akere na ano na ye su akere no. Se o man for man wan tum amma GF na ni anko local league no a. Bo na ye bo no omo ye no MPP NDC. Chairman. MPP NDC enim say ye winner takes all. Politics ni de ehu. Football de nipa numa e wo studio ha Chairman General FC, Songo FC, Kwaku Ebo FC, Obama FC ene yate. Nti se me ne Chairman General be gina elections ye pe GFA president. Na se ye wie na wo ene a. E wo se hu se wonko a wontumi fa wo players mo. Enye MPP NDC. Enti e wo se wo ka ye nyina ye bom na wo baba be frɛ me player na wo dia Bob Black Star. Ket no ba ye no so wontumi ne ne enemies enye adwuma. Ni real fi se football ye teamwork. Enye politics. Wa ehu pa enti ankra na Georgia free ye wakofa player bi atete no akra na du Bob Black Star wo se wo ne boss enka akra no so sori anopa nipa ofre no a obi a of do free akra ase ama akopie o UK wo sori anopa na afre no chairman o ma frɛ me o Black Star o net say wo se anipa na ho no de menka na camp wo kra ehu o mututu nro memba tinanse wo se players 8 timika so mommo.
Yeah, said the last one. Nipa hine kaso moment. 8.
Me ankasa in secret. Some of the players I told Kweku and Co before. They told me say they won't come.
Kaso moment.
Yes, I'm power mama. Your friend me catch opani bi o ministry ho 2 weeks before collapse. Say play away. Ye key play away. On pray. Na mo ne nkasa. O say one master say ampa your friend. Team not say to the extent say the players don't want to come. Politics na omodi play no. Enye MPP NDC twi obi abra na ye teamwork and o ma plant o mo nkrofo chairman say ya anhwe agency obi o ye GFA na osan ye agent osan wo club ono ti ho a
one take a campon asem
there
campon at in academy and we to play na ko Barcelona any Barcelona for akoye negotiation say o person use ni academy as nurturing grounds. No munye partnership. Odoma kochia na nado. They were so excited that kochia minister. Conversation in progress.
Barcelona ben utim.
Me Barcelona.
Campo ya Campo.
Cappuccino. Na mani hunu se mba na meka. Wa progressive conversation na do be na nado mu na be mo. Abede na se okoya. Barcelona for ni se masa yenka na kurenchiro. Big man from Ghana Kut. He says he has the best players, so your contract hold on later. Na campon na re ho abetina kroma
David boy
fra campon na visa
niama Tony Ebo ase won kasa ba Ghana football Abedi Pele so won kasa ba Ghana football Tony Bafo so won kasa ba Ghana football
campo ampa those times na kotoko odnisika shem say obi a oni ade odnisika a football fan or donated to Black Star na say share Black Star was many cheaper go for we the pop
adane politics
with the quick one chairman tie
Songo me tie
top player she say momo top player striker him ma ni papa ya no ni kura to something team no o hwe me fireman me hu ni da me nya no pa me ba woni bobo say yetimi e kana sem na Ghana for hu ni bobo striker mu na mutimu pani ni ya whatever hey wo mo no here o mu ba bra che o mu ba bra the reason is say tie mami ni papa ani ni kunu hwe me chira kwan na something say ayi oh fire dey say me ni pa mami friend no friend wo friend na mami timi ni me kasa wo tete ma say oh next week me ba ni dey mo amuni obo ni ba ni di ni so champion ni wona what was that guy bu jididi obo ni ba ni di adam so te oni bonko ade a Ghana de o ye hia obi oni bo ni edebo ti Monday wo ba bi tu Ghana ba o be me wo si wo ba Ghana chairman
Yes,
Some be friend me na say one ni papa no. Ni kunu ni be friend me na.
We don't make us so go ni boni.
Dabi o mo ko ka kire say uli la uli za ko ala kasa bi o ba. Oba no. Oba no ma bi.
The omodi ye ni nyina German at the end game they say it is money making machine for a few people.
I don't know make you say there's this Ghanaian resident in Belgium. A friend King Solomon or football club also there was a budding talent in Belgium.
Yeah.
No introduce no ma FPNB this current administration yawo. So money in Kasa no bet me abobo am Ghana in future. I say akra ni FPN share no buy no say your FA president is not serious. First time meeting me, you want to sign me into your agency? No, I'm not playing for Ghana anymore.
Agency the already they are able. Tina me say Black Star na nya Ghana Black Stars they say no. FM Black Star.
Chairman, so minister me ko so minister ka say Mabusa mo say ye ni goalkeepers. Mabusa say ye goalkeepers no. Near where ni ana. Omuti ye ni keepers bi ma performance that is it.
Sane ka che
ni obi o top pa bi mti apart from this activity.
Come in say in the
it's not just say you born any year.
Come in the last 5 years you used 5 coaches no. When you say technically you are spending best at $3 million on coaches in 5 years.
$3 million.
Oh yes, because we are on average of $40,000 per month per coach. That's $2 million in 5 years. Yet you have compensation of $500,000 Mamilo Van Ryback. To do bonuses, come a bonus be a player, but you twice. And you're $3 million in 5 years. But this is where our football is. And Timon, there's a many are buying now. I will win the management of national team from this FA.
No
league. League because the national team are easy to make money. Into Obia, we are budget and now they are got to buy one hour train buying. No register can on no the idea of in Kamini Abanya, after this disaster, may issue release say all national teams' activities put on hold. Amianka semi by stakeholder engagement. No more finding Kwanya Yebe winning national team management from the FA. Munyamo League. Come on.
Ha, sponsor by any year.
A chairman who was like more head into me. Your best number has his car World Cup qualified. Say current Black Stars, current backroom staff. Say Omone Bewa, Chairman Bessan Free. Say Omone Oha. Yet the episode almost na Yamaha, almost a crime Ramagiani. But Omo Hui, F4 way, agency, interest of Omo players on Benyaton. Now, free under Black Stars, or free under 12, under 15, under 17, or my planty nipa management committee, executive council will be our player. So, Nimbo, it is a woman ever word there. Who say, be ya? Let's make us say, ye.
Countryman Songo.